So what was your favorite world about Kingdom Hearts?
The world that never exists.
I did like Riku's final bosses.
Hey!
Chernobog.
Yeah.
I really liked that the person who actually, you know, was dark was not Riku.
Yeah.
Yes.
I did not see the Sora twist coming, which I knew I should have, because they kept saying,
light falls to darkness and darkness becomes light.
But it was so well played obvious, because looking back, because I'm playing it again, you know that this is coming.
There's a little tidbit in not Space Paralyzed, the Grid, where Sora's fighting Rinsler. They say what is it?
Combat number 13, enter the arena.
Yeah.
Oh
I like that you can look through that and you'll just find a whole bunch of hidden 13s in the game in a way. Like
there's hidden fights everywhere in that game.
And Sora turned out to be 13th darkness chosen by the organization.
So
who was Sora hanging out? Or no, never mind. I got that confused in my head. Never mind. That was a stupid one.
do we have any crazy theories about who are the other 6 Xehanorts in that room?
I mean,
No idea.
I think one of them was we saw one as Repliku when Riku walked into what is it? When he was in
Chain of Memories?
when he walked in and he saw himself and he said it was the dark part of himself. So Repliku we know Aiza, we know Braig, we have
Xemnas, Ansem,
Every
Old Man.
single.
Xemnas, Old Xehanort, Young Xehanort.
I will say this: everything about the vessels that are currently coming up, they have to have an X in their names or some type of scar on their body that's marked with the Kai, because that's the way that Master Xehanort is able to track them.
Really?
Oh, yeah. No, that's how they track Sora.
They
That's how they
tracked all of them. That's
Terra
right.
has an X. Aqua has an X. Ericus has an X.
So they're all doomed.
He doesn't have an X in there.
Venus's belt's crisscross on his skirt.
That is really interesting. That's where Ericus has it.
Yes.
If he's one of these.
Today's episode was brought to you by the letter
I had a question about something that happened in the trailer when the trailer first came out. There was a scene with Leah.
Leah?
There was a scene with Lee and I forgot his name, the blue-haired one.
Aiza?
There was a scene with them in the trailer, but I don't recall it in the game.
He's at the very end of the game when Xehanort's about to basically
blast Sora in the chest.
Yeah.
And take him as the last vessel.
Yep. Lee steps in to rescue Sora, and they're about to attack him, and then Sykes comes out of nowhere, and that basically
comes out.
puts
Xehanort 6
Lee into like a state of shock. It's like, oh my god, that's my best friend. What the heck?
And he's evil.
And he's still on his side.
Yeah.
I need to play it again.
It's in the very last, 5 minutes?
Yeah.
It is. The last 2 scenes of the game.
I hope they play on that more in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, they will.
Oh, they definitely will.
They will.
They're probably just going to make
They've got so many seeds that started to fall into step right here that when they get to 3, it's either going to be spectacular or it's going to be the worst thing ever.
And this is like people.
Better not be the worst thing ever, because they're going to have a lot of people going on their ass.
Well, if you look at the plot over time, like a lot of people give Kingdom Hearts a lot of flack because it seems really hackneyed, but really if you look at it, Kingdom Hearts is really good at its own science.
Every single thing, this entire story arc was planned from the beginning.
From Kingdom Hearts 2.
From Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah.
It wasn't exactly planned in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Was itself a amalgamation of hodgepodge notions that I don't think anybody at Squeenix or anybody at Disney knew was going to work. It was a hell of a game.
It's kind of a test.
Oh, it's
And
very
Nora's
interesting as a
first
concept.
idea for Sora's weapon was supposed to be a chainsaw.
Yeah, I know. How ridiculous is that? Chainsaw! Come on!
It was part line.
The Kingdom Hearts chainsaw.
Oh god.
He was also a cat boy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen original costumes.
Yeah, like part lion or something.
But you get from Kingdom Hearts 1 was its own monster, and then after that they realized that they could actually make a series on that, and Nomura said, after they started getting into 2 is when he started formulating the overarching plot.
So I have 2 theories for 2 of the people that are becoming. I feel like they wouldn't get rid of Ansem, like the Seeker of Darkness Ansem. I feel like he would. I feel like he could.
He's one of them.
He's one of the Xehanorts.
Yeah,
And
they
the other
are. He's the one who was messing with Riku.
Yeah.
So he is already one of them. He is.
And the other person, I was thinking, because I feel like there might be like a mixture of like almost all of the enemies in the last game, because they brought them all in, and other than Dream Eaters, they might.
You mean the
you
rest
think
of the 7?
Vanitas might come.
I'm very
Oh yes. Vanitas. Oh my god.
Vanitas' belts form an X on his kilt skirt.
Crotch.
Yeah, that.
This is all speculation, like boards and that, but like, Ansem the Wise, who meets with Riku in like the Destiny Islands version of Sora, he put data in Sora that basically says, it's like, okay, there's, like, while Roxas was under his care in Twilight Town, he started noticing that there was the possibility he had his own heart. So he put basically data into Sora. It's like, hey, use this, you might be able to take the people that are in you and give them their own bodies. If they do that with Roxas, Shion, Ven, there's a chance that they can pull Vanitas out as well. So, and if that happens, he would be the 13th.
And also, they're all time traveling now.
Yeah.
Considering who his final boss was, and that makes sense.
Well,
Yes.
given what Vanitas looks like
Yeah.
under his helmet, I think the 4 of those are tied in a way that is incomprehensible to like normal as you look at it hypothesis.
Right.
And I don't think you can bring back Ventus without bringing back Vanitas.
And I mean, I think one big pointer towards that also is when one of the last things he did is Riku, when Ven's armor as a nightmare came to defend the sword. It's like, nope, you're not getting in this. And I think that's a big pointer towards Vanitas coming back as well, because that's Ventus's darkness, and he's like, nope, we're not having this guy come back again. Like, and he's absolutely, no matter, even if it's Riku, he's like, no, this is not happening. And it was pretty to stop that. What about the other people that were never brought back, like Larxene, Marluxia?
Please not Larxene, please not.
Larxene was actually very vicious. She was like the most
I know, that's why I don't want her to come
I
back.
don't think so, because they've been gone for so
Maybe. Who knows? There's like 7 darkness left.
I think they'll have cameos of them, but I don't think
that they're important enough.
No, they're not.
Well, who's the rest of the...
That will blow your mind about Larxene. Her voice actor is the lady who was on the Wendy's commercials.
Whoa! Start over?
Wait, what happened?
Come again?
Larxine's voice actor did Wendy's commercials in the 1990s.
That's hilarious.
Whoa.
It's way better.
Mind blowing.
Wendy supports Larxene.
That's actually how they power all Wendy's stores.
Tetsuya Nomura has gone on record as saying that his favorite organization member by far is Luxor. I really don't think that they would have the option to explore or at least show who the organization 13 members are as humans without, I don't think that they would just breeze over that now that we've seen that they can come back.
Yeah.
They'll cameo in some way.
I love how it turned out that he was completely playing them because they were going to get their hearts out. That was amazing.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, so their hearts would have just grown back is the thing. Like,
Yeah, they eventually would get 3.
That's why they had the motions.
Yeah.
It wasn't because they were remembering, it was because they were getting their
I feel like, at first you can tell by Roxas, he didn't have emotion. Roxas at first didn't have emotion. You can tell by Roxas.
At first, 7 days or so, yeah.
Twist with that, in Chain of Memories, Naminé proved that the heart actually controls memories. She was able to use her powers over Sora's heart to manipulate his mind and his memories. If the organization could remember and not have hearts, how does that all work together? They would have to have hearts from the beginning.
Yep.
So, technically, yes, they did. At one point, they started growing back, but it was just a very long period over time sort of thing. Like
350
Yeah.
days.
And you also can't argue the fact that Roxas/Sora's heart is stronger by far than any of the other characters we've seen in the entire series. So for Roxas is to,
So how are they going to put all the pieces of Ventus's heart? I mean, it's not like lost, it's shattered.
It's technically just
split in two.
It's split in two pieces. Because there is Ventus and there's Vanitas.
basically.
Well, yeah, but didn't he at the end of
Birth by Sleep smash his own heart to get or something like that?
No, that's what happened. He had damaged his life force to destroy him, so he went inside of Sora to hibernate.
Okay.
That's how Sora got
That
put
portion
in
of his
armor
heart
in the first
was-
place and Dream Drop Distance.
That portion of his heart was damaged, so he said, "Okay, I'm going to sleep now."
I'm going to shamelessly plug myself. I've got a panel on Sunday, The Signs of Kingdom Hearts. It's going to go into a lot of
What
it.
time?
Oh yeah, I'm going to almost
Okay,
every
I'm
going there.
Hearts thing.
Oh, another thing I'm going to also shamelessly plug myself. I do embroidery, and I'm soon to do a big batch of Kingdom Hearts embroidery. So if anybody wants some, tell me.
Okay.
I'll give my business card.
Back to the discussion. Anyone found it weird that how did Ventus still stay in Sora's heart when in Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora stabbed himself and with Kairi and Sora's heart left his body, so how did Ventus's heart still?
That's the one issue that happens with the fact that Kingdom Hearts 1 was not made with.
Oh yeah, I guess that's how it is.
But how I always put it is that Sora's heart and Ventus's heart were.
They're literally one. He has
One.
them inside his heart.
Oh my god, that's gonna make it so hard to save Ventus. Like seriously.
I know, Ventus.
That's her nobody.